started on Halloween night. Our town was quiet, too quiet for a night that was supposed to be filled with laughter and trick-or-treating. The wind moved through the trees like whispers, and the moonlight made every shadow look alive. I was 17, and my friends and I had decided to skip the party that year. Instead, we wanted to explore the old Holloway house, the one everyone said was cursed. It had been abandoned for decades. Some said it used to be a costume shop, others said it was something darker. But every Halloween, people claimed to see lights flickering inside. We didn't believe it. Until that night. No, and that no. When we reached the house, the door was already open, not broken open. Inside, the air was thick with dust and the faint scent of smoke. Shelves stood half empty, but some masks still hung from hooks, cracked, faded, staring at us. One mask caught my eye. It was a porcelain face smiling, but the smile was too wide, too human. The eyes were hollow, painted black, but when the flashlight hit them, they seemed to reflect something like movement. I don't know why, but I picked it up. The moment I touched it, I swear I felt a heartbeat inside the porcelain. No, and that no. Put it down, Emma whispered. But I couldn't. My hands trembled, yet I held it closer, staring into that painted grin. And then, I heard it whisper my name. Not from my head, from inside the mask. Alex. The others laughed, thinking I was joking, but the mask, it turned its eyes toward me. I dropped it instantly, and it shattered into pieces on the floor. For a moment, silence. Then every mask in the room turned to face us. No, and that no. We ran. The sound of glass cracking followed us down the hall. When we reached the door, it slammed shut by itself. The lights flickered, and in the reflection of a broken mirror, I saw us standing there, but with masks on our faces. Not the real us, something else, smiling wider and wider. No, and that no. We managed to get out through the back window, cutting our hands on the broken glass. No one spoke the whole way home. But when I got home and went to wash the blood off my hand, I saw something in the mirror. A faint white crack of porcelain across my cheek. And behind me, that same smiling mask hanging in the corner of my room. I tried to throw it away. I burned it, smashed it, but every morning, it's back, smiling. And every Halloween since, I hear it whisper again. Let's trade faces this time. They say every town has its own legend. Some have haunted schools, others cursed woods. Our town, Briar Hollow, had Pumpkin Man. The story went like this. Every Halloween night, if you carve a pumpkin and leave it outside after midnight, the Pumpkin Man will come. He'll take the face you carved and replace it with yours. Most people laughed it off. Urban legend, small town myth, something to scare kids into coming home early. But last Halloween, we found out it wasn't just a story. Now in dusk today, it was October 31st, cold, clear, and full of that electric buzz only Halloween has. I was with my sister, Lily, and our neighbor, Ben. We'd been trick-or-treating for hours, our bags heavy with candy. Around 11:30, we were heading home when Ben stopped. "Let's go by Miller's farm," he said, grinning. Everyone knew Miller's farm, a stretch of land on the edge of town, filled with hundreds of old pumpkins. It had been closed for years, after the owner disappeared. "Come on, man," I said. "That place is cursed." "Exactly," he replied. "It's Halloween. Let's see if the Pumpkin Man wants to say hi." Now in dusk today, we reached the farm just before midnight. The gate was still there, rusted, half broken. The moonlight hit the fields, and we saw them. Hundreds of pumpkins, rotting, their carved faces twisted and sunken. The smell of decay hung in the air. It didn't feel like a farm anymore, more like a graveyard. Lily grabbed my arm. "Let's go home," she whispered. But Ben was already climbing the fence. "Come on, just one quick look." We followed him stupidly into the field. Now, in dust today, Ben found an old knife near the fence, probably left by someone years ago. He laughed, picked up one of the pumpkins, and started carving. The sound of the blade cutting through the rotten flesh made me shiver. "What face are you making?" I asked. He didn't answer. He was humming something, a slow, creepy tune. When he was done, he lifted the pumpkin and showed us. It had a perfectly round smile. No eyes, no nose, just a mouth. It looked wrong. Ben placed it on the ground and lit a small candle inside. The smile flickered in the dark. Then he said, half joking, half serious, "Hey, Pumpkin Man, come get me. Now, in dust today." The wind stopped. Completely. The candle flame went out, but the pumpkin's grin kept glowing. Lily screamed. Ben laughed nervously. "Okay, that's not funny." Then we heard it footsteps. Slow, heavy, crunching the dead leaves behind us. We turned. At first, I thought it was a scarecrow, but it was moving tall, thin, wearing a long tattered coat. Its head was a pumpkin, carved, burning from the inside. Now, in dust today. Ben took a step back. "Who's there?" No answer. The figure tilted its head slightly, like it was studying us. Then, it spoke. Its voice was low, like it came from inside the pumpkin itself. "Nice smile you made me. Mind if I borrow yours?" Before any of us could move, the figure reached forward. Its hand was dark and sharp, like dried roots. It grabbed Ben's face, and he screamed. The sound was horrible. When the figure pulled away, Ben fell to the ground, clutching his face. Where his mouth should have been, there was nothing. Smooth skin. No lips. No opening. Now, in dust today, I grabbed Lily and ran. The field seemed endless, the fog getting thicker with every step. Behind us, I could hear the Pumpkin Man walking. Not running, just walking, but somehow always closer. We reached the fence and climbed. As soon as we hit the ground, I turned back. He was standing there right where Ben had fallen, holding the glowing pumpkin in his hand. And inside it, I swear I saw Ben's mouth carved into it. He placed the pumpkin on the fence post, and it smiled. Now, in dust today. No one believed us. The police searched Miller's farm for weeks, but found nothing. No body, no blood, no pumpkin. But a week later, someone left a pumpkin on our doorstep. Same round smile, same glow. Dad thought it was a prank. He threw it out in the trash. That night, I woke up to the sound of something scratching at my window. When I looked, I saw a shape standing outside. Tall, thin, a faint orange glow where its face should be. And in the reflection of the glass, my own smile was gone. Now, in dust today. Every Halloween since, someone in town disappears. And every November 1st, a new pumpkin shows up at the gate of Miller's farm, each one carved a little differently. Some look happy, some look scared. And one of them looks just like me.